Hey, how's it going everyone? I'm Farrell SC, and welcome back to our Let's Play series in ARK Survival Evolved. So, in the last episode, we got Artifact of the Clever. We also got a pretty good Therizino on top of it too, level 217. I think the melee was like 302, not bad. There is better, definitely we'll be able to find those in the future, but it's a good start. Today we are over at the Green Obelisk because I'm going to start this episode by answering a question that I got in my comments here. Chris asked, statement, question, whatever. I would like to know how to transfer to other maps in single player. I heard you couldn't on console. Which you can, Chris. So it's really, really simple, honestly. Just head on over to an obelisk. Take whatever off that you're going to bring with you. In this case, you know what, I'll do it like this. Let's do this, and then let's bring ammo. That's all I'm going to bring with me. All this stuff I'm just going to put onto the Argent here just because, yeah, I don't want to lose this stuff. So let me throw this all on him. Let me get a cryopotted dino, and then let me also throw the otter in. I'll take all that fish meat. Let's put the fish meat on him. Alright, so let's just say if I'm heading over... Today I'm going to head over to Ragnarok just as this example. I'm looking to just bring I'm going to bring my sniper ammo. I'm going to bring 22, actually. I'm not going to bring the whole 100. We're going into the coal region, so let's just say I want to bring that. And I want to bring... I'm going to bring some food. Why not? This is what I'm going to bring with me. What you can do is you have two different options here. When it comes to your dinos... And let's grab Tiger King. Okay, so with dinos, there's two different ways that you can do this. One, you can actually cryopod them and put them right in. All the items that you're going to bring, you have 50 item slots to use. You cannot use more, but you can use less. All you do is you just drop all your items in here. Make sure you put it in ARK data. Don't put it in the... Let me take all the stuff back and show you. Make sure you do not put it in the first thing, which is the tribute. This stuff will not transfer, and I think you lose this, actually, once you do transfer over. Like, if I come back, all the stuff that I put in here will be gone. I could be wrong, but I'm not sure. So, first step, go to ARK data. Second step, put your stuff in. Make sure it is 50 or less. Third step, if you have a creature that you're going to bring over, you can either A, cryopod it, or B, you can actually upload it. Now, uploading it will not take over an ARK data spot, so that could be a good thing. It depends what you want to do, honestly. I'm going to upload the otter. So the otter jumps down into the uploaded creatures list down here, which when we transfer over to Ragnarok, I will show you that this guy will still be here. I'm going to leave Green Beret here because we don't really need him, honestly, just for this example, because we're going to be spending our time over here on the island today. This is just a little quick tutorial. All right, we have our items, we have our creature. All you're going to do is make sure you don't have anything on you, because once I leave, all that stuff will drop. I have heard that you can actually leave the stuff on you when it transfers over. I don't know. I'm going to play it safe. I'm not going to do that. I just like to, if I am bringing over clothes, I throw the clothes in the ARK data anyways, just to play it safe. Anyways, all you do is upload Survivor. You're going to get to this. You're going to cancel. This is going to be the island. This is where we were, but we don't want to do this map. So you go to Exit to Main Menu. It's going to bring you back all the way to the title screen, so it is going to take a minute or two. Host Local is your single player, obviously. I'm going down to Ragnarok. The main reason is the closest obelisk is literally like 10 feet away, so just... Obviously, you can upload to any of them. You can even upload to a brand new server, a brand new place. So let's just say if I wanted to go to Extinction, Aberration, I could totally do it this way too. And then I just have to find an obelisk to get that stuff and take it out. But I'll show you on Ragnarok. It's just a little bit easier. And it's going to take a little bit of time to download because, again, it is a big map, so it does have to download everything, honestly. So everything right now is quote-unquote in limbo. So if there's any issues, if there's if all of a sudden ARK needs an update or something, Yeah, this could totally screw it up and everything. So, if you are gonna upload, especially in single player, if you're gonna upload to a new map, make sure there's no updates going on. Make sure you're whether you're using wireless or Ethernet, make sure that's 100% perfect, because if this drops, you can potentially lose everything that you put in there. It has happened to me before in later things, but we are here on Ragnarok. Okay, so it comes up right away, character list. Boom, download Survivor, it's now me. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to actually upload in Jungle 1. It's the highlighted area over in latitude, I'm going to say 20, longitude 20, 20, 20, right around there. Because the obelisk is pretty much right there, Jungle 1 recommended. Let's spawn the Survivor in, and let's head over to the blue obelisk. So, obviously, like I mentioned earlier, you can do this on every map. It's not just the, like, DLC maps like this, Valguero, the Center, that kind of thing. You can do this on every map. Aberration, Extinction, Genesis, whatever. I just chose Ragnarok because, yeah, Obelisk is right there. So, it's just, for this example, it's just the easiest. And to be honest, when I do come over to Ragnarok, I always use this. I'll just fly wherever I need to, because this is just 100 times easier, and there's really no dangers or anything around here. The only thing you do have to watch out for is like a Dilophosaur once in a while, and then sometimes you do get the Ichthyornises, whatever they're called. I think they're called Ichthyornises, the birds, whatever. Anyways. Now, as we're actually running on over to the obelisk, I can let you know what today's episode is going to be about. So once we get back onto the island, I have done a lot of work at the base. Excuse me. Done a lot of work at the base, and I finally got the greenhouse up and running, so I'm really, really excited about that. Today, we are going to go out and get ourselves a Phiomia, because we need a ton of fertilizer, and Phiomia is the best thing overall to actually get that. So you can see, I've been here a few times, because I have all different... This is all of this stuff, honestly, so just drop that. Okay, now, if you go into creatures, our otter is right here, so all I have to do is press this, and our otter is uploaded. He should be here. Yep, there he is. And that's it. He is uploaded, and we're good. Now, when it comes to the ARK data, here we go. Just literally move everything over. Unfortunately, we do have this here. You can't do anything with this. Transfer all does not work. You have to manually do it. Plus, at the same time, you cannot transfer all the items into ARK data. They will move to tribute, so make sure you do not do that either. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's literally uploading and downloading, really. So now we're going to head on back. So all I'm going to do is rinse and repeat. So when you want to go back home, ARK data, food, Tiger King, cap, ammo, creatures, otter, upload him. Now, sometimes you do get this little bug where it shows both of them. I just back out, I look around, see he's still here, so then I'll do it again. I don't know if that's a thing on console. Single player, it does happen, though. And then there we go. Okay, he's uploaded. I just quickly look to make sure, because... yeah, I've lost dinos that way too, where I transferred back and then didn't realize that they were actually still at the obelisk here or wherever, and then they end up getting killed by something. So, anyways, upload Survivor, we have that done. Let's head on back over to the island, and let's get started with today's episode. Alright guys, welcome back to the island. So, Chris, hopefully that answered your question on how to upload and download dinos yourself to other maps. One last piece of advice. Before you upload, and I probably should have done this anyways, before I always upload, like before I put anything in, I literally press start, exit to main menu, and that automatically saves, okay? Then you do your upload process. Put everything in, yada yada yada, whatever. Put everything in there, put your creatures in, whatever. Upload your Survivor. Once you get to the other map, right when you get to, pretty much if you're going to Ragnarok, it doesn't matter what map. Right when you get to the obelisk, save again. I just save like a stupid amount of times. So I'll save about 3 or 4 different times. So just continuously save because you're creating a save file and it basically remembers kind of where your dinos are, what your dinos are doing, so you're not in that limbo. So I would say save before you put everything up, and right when you start taking everything out, like do that, do this, get the otter out, and there we go. Sometimes you do get this kind of issue. And that is why you're going to want to save and everything beforehand. Let's jump back into the game because there's bugs. That's actually a perfect example right there. So, potentially, we may have lost our otter because of this. Which, it is what it is. I can make a new otter. It's not the end of the world. I don't know. We'll see what we keep. We'll see what we find. But, right now, that's the issue. And now I'm remembering, I probably should have saved right when I got back onto the island. So we might have actually lost the Thylacoleo too. And we might have lost the cap. I'm pretty sure we did. Thank God I did not bring Green Beret over. Oh my god. Yep, we definitely lost the Thyla. Okay. Alright. I'll just have to breed up a new one. See, and this is why you want to have the perfect male, perfect female on stuff, is because if something like this happens, where the game crashed, we're now going to lose the food, the 22 things of sniper ammo, the Ascendant Fur hat, and we're probably going to lose the Thyla, I believe, because those were the 4 things inside the transmitter. And then we're probably also going to lose... No, we won't lose the otter, I don't think, because the otter was already uploaded and everything like that. But when it comes to items, I think we're going to lose those 4 things, which this is actually the perfect reason why save as much and as often as you can. Probably what I should have done was, again, it is what it is, but right when you get back onto the island or wherever, just kind of save right away, just get it out of the way, because it creates a save. It basically prevents this from basically happening, where we may lose our stuff now, which, at least I didn't upload 50 items. This is the big issue, though, when it comes to uploading and downloading and stuff like that, so you do have to be careful when doing it, and just be smart that there is a chance you can lose a lot. Oh my god. The tutorial is going to end up being this whole 30 minutes. Oh my gosh. And it ends up being a fail. Okay, so we are back here. We already got back onto the island, which is going to be an issue because I think we're going to lose all that stuff. But let's see what happens. I'm not exactly sure. It's been a while since I've had like a big bug and stuff like this, so I don't know, maybe they switched something around where we'll be okay, but we'll see what happens. So, let's do take 2. Guys, welcome back to the island. Green Beret is still there. And this is why I do set beds and stuff at the obelisks, so it makes it a little bit easier. So, let's go into inventory here and see what we lost. So, look, okay, already. ARK creatures are there. ARK item slots, 0. So, because of this... we lost our Thylacoleo. This is why you probably should do it this way, honestly. I like doing it with the cryopods, which, that's my fault. It is what it is. So we lost Tiger King, unfortunately. We lost the Ascendant hat. And we lost the... what else do we lose? 22 rifle ammo. And food. Food is easy. I made a grill at the base. Tiger King's going to be a big loss because that thing was leveled like crazy. And did it have a good saddle on it? I don't remember if it actually did or not. So that is the fear of uploading, downloading, everything like that. Yeah. So, you know what? Probably for now on, what I may do is, let me just pick you up. This is probably going to be a little bit of a lesson on me. Instead of uploading your dinos and cryopods, just throw them out and upload them this way. It might be a little bit easier so you don't end up losing the dinos along with your stuff too. So, lesson learned. At least I didn't bring over the really, really good stuff. You know, I only brought over, well, the Thylo was really, really good, but it is what it is. So, a bit of a bummer to start this episode off. It is what it is. It's the game, and you just have to take precautions and everything when it comes to how this works, honestly. So, save as much as you can. That's a lesson learned on my part right there. Kind of funny that it actually happened, because it's just one of those things. It will happen once in a while, so just be careful when you upload and download. So, this is great. Anyways, we are going to head over to right near the artifact of the Clever, because we're going to actually head over. Oh my gosh, I actually just realized I almost brought the bolas over with me, which would have been bad because we need those. Oh, this game. Anyways, I'm a little pissed that we lost the Thyla, but whatever. It's not a big deal. It's just going to take a lot more leveling and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm almost positive it had like an Ascendant saddle on it too. Which is, yeah, it definitely did. It definitely did. So, bit frustrating, but you know what? It's a game. It is what it is. Anyways, we're going to head on over near the artifact of the Clever, because over there is a, there's a Phiomia over there. Now, Phiomias are going to be really, really good for getting us fertilizer. I think you guys know the gist on the gist. Whoa, words, because I'm a little frustrated. Yeah, so Phiomias. Phiomias will get you a lot of poop, which you then use with thatch to make fertilizer. So we're going to head on over. We're going to get this Phiomia. I do like to go for high-level ones. You don't necessarily need high-level ones. I just do it because, obviously, high-level means higher weight, which means they can hold a lot more of the stim berries that we're going to end up giving them. I'm actually really, really glad I didn't put anything even more important in the transmitter and everything like that, because, yeah, that is a bug, and it will frustrate you like crazy. Believe me, it happened last season, last series, whatever you want to call it, but I lost a hell of a lot more than one dino. I lost, like, 10 or 12 dinos, a stupid amount of trank arrows, trank darts at that point. I think they were shocking, too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so, moral of the story with this long intro is, uploading and downloading is, you just have to take precautions. It doesn't always happen. It just, unfortunately, it's unlucky that it happened when I'm trying to do a little tutorial for you, Chris. But it happens once in a while, so just take the precautions necessary, and whatever you're uploading, downloading, just make sure you are willing to lose it if you do get that form of a bug glitch, whatever it is. Let me get on over here, let me get the Phiomia, and I'll show you guys how to knock this thing out. Alright, there he is, right there. Oh, God, what just hit me? Oh, I thought the Titanosaur hit me. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get rid of these things first. Alright, at least the Titanosaur didn't hit, because, or at least if that thing hit the Titanosaur by mistake, oh my gosh. Anyways, there's two ways of doing this. This is a little bit of a higher, I'm going to call it a stressful area, because there is a lot of dinos and stuff. So one, I'm going to use the pen that you can use here. The other way of doing this, though, if there's nothing bad around or anything like that, all you have to do is just grab a bola, put it in one of your slots. Doesn't really make a difference. And what you could actually do is you literally just go up, and you can just bola it. Now, it's not going to move. All I have to do is just kind of shoot it a few times. Probably should have done this by base and not here, because I'm gonna need to. And there we go. He's already knocked out. So they're relatively quick, honestly. Again, this is a journeyman rifle too, so it's not like overpowered or anything like that. So it's relatively easy to knock these guys out. And that looks like a bug coming for me, so I'm going to get onto Green Beret here, and I'm gonna need to. Where'd he go? It was like right here. Where'd it go? Oh, there he is. Okay, is he just there? Like, what is that? Oh, there we go. Oh, I aggroed him. Okay, whatever. A little bit of fighting in the sky here. And here we go. Now we got compies and all the annoying stuff that's around here. Okay, let's just do this a million times. Got a little more compies coming after us. Okay, he's dead. I got a little dragonfly thing coming after me. All right, did I bring the... I did not bring the Equus, did I? No. Okay, so I'm going to have to pick measure berries myself for this guy. Okay, let's get rid of all the crap around here. Okay, there's something else. I hear it. Yep. All right, I got like 2 more of those guys on me. Come on. All right. Now with the Phiomia, I don't think the torpor drops fast, but the food obviously drops insanely fast. So it's going to take a decent amount of measure berries, unfortunately. So I'm just going to have to pick them. Yeah, I totally forgot the Equus. I could always go back and get the Equus, but it is what it is. Whatever. I'm going to pick a ton of measure berries here, and then I'm going to feed it to him. And then, yeah, I will bring you guys back once he's up, and then I'll show you guys how to actually get fertilizer from them. Alright, so I just threw a ton of berries in him. It's not that big of a deal, honestly. Yeah, I'm just going to sit here and wait at this point. We should be able to get enough from him. I don't need it to be a perfect tame anyways, because again, all it's going to do is honestly poop for it. So it's not like... I don't need it to be perfect. So let's see. Let's see if we do get a perfect tame, though. 64 is still, I think, a perfect tame. 130, that would be 194 is still a perfect tame. Nah, we're going to lose a level. Yep, there it is. 63. Okay. That's fine. No big deal. And there should be enough in there that... I mean, look. I just picked maybe 6 or 7 things, and it's still not even close to being full on food. I mean, this thing drops like a rock when it comes to food. So, should be relatively quick. In the meantime, let me get up the Phiomia saddle and see what we actually need for it. Fiber, hide, and wood. Okay, really, really easy. Let's just get that in the meantime. I just dropped that stuff, didn't I? Like fiber, hide, and wood. Alright, anyways. You should have some hide on you. You should... Never mind, you don't. Okay. Alright, I'll just make him... I'll make one for him at the base, no big deal. Okay, so, total stats here. Whoops. Total stats here. Ended up having, 350 in melee. Are you kidding me? That melee is amazing. I'm really curious to see how this thing would hit then. 276 in weight is not that great, but that's okay. He's just going to be holding stim berries for us, honestly, because I do actually have a feeding trough right next to where we're going to keep this guy. So yeah, not too bad. Let me get on back to base. Let me get a saddle also for this guy, and then we will we'll commence the pooping. Alright guys, so we just got back to base, and I realized I have to show you all the work that I've done in this base. Let's start off with the big building here. So, this is for the Industrial Forge. If you guys remember in the last season, I pretty much just put down 4 foundations, and then just stuck the Industrial Forge there and called it a day. Instead, I wanted to make a building or something out of it, and I really like how this thing turned out. Just think it looks really nice. I used a combination of wood, stone, and the greenhouse and everything like that. I think it just came out really nice. Anyways, let's go inside just to show you. Industrial Forge just right in the middle there. I did put down some refining forges and smithies. The original plan was that each wall like this would have a smithy, and each window would have a refining forge, so it would be like smithy, forge, smithy, forge, smithy, forge. You get the gist. Smithy, forge, whatever. Anyways, but we have this guy. So I feel like there's no really need for all these refining forges at this point. These things are great. I mean, especially with the boost that they got from 12 to 24 slots, it's huge. But, like, we are going to need smithies. I don't know. I already made this, and then I put them down because I already had them made. I might end up getting rid of all this stuff because it just looks a little bit too much, and just keep this kind of open. to be honest. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but I really, really like how this ended up turning out. The combination of the wood, the combination of the stone, and the combination of the greenhouse. I don't know, it just makes it look really nice. At least I think it does. Next thing. Because we made that little refining forge setup, I was able to get rid of all the refining forges and stuff down here and fill it with air conditioners. Yes, I went out and went absolutely nuts, gathering so much freaking, I think, crystals, just so much stuff overall to get this, to make this happen. And we can do anything in these now. And I made 2 slots, just in case if we have, like, 2 or 3 eggs, I could put, like, especially if we get, like, I don't know, just as an example, obviously we can't get it on this map, but like rock drake eggs, stuff like that, they can even, this is enough for it to work. What am I doing? Let me go in here. We're at 3,000 hypo, 2933 hyper, which is perfect. It actually takes about 2,400, I think, for rock drake eggs, something like that. So 24 to 26, somewhere around there. So we are in the ballpark to even do rock drake eggs, which is insane. Over here, I actually made a chemistry bench, which is cool. We're going to keep the fabricator here. Behind here is one of the generators that I do have running. I like to keep them behind the doors, just because they do take up space, and I don't know. I have all the electrical work lining down here, so it's out of the way. I really like how downstairs turned out, too. Finally, let's head on outside, because there's a few things. First of all, we're going to get down to that, but that is the greenhouse setup. It's nothing. We'll just do it now. It's fine. Nothing too crazy here. This is the main reason why I wanted to get to everything today, is because we finally have greenhouse set up. And we finally have all this stuff set up, and I'm really excited for that. But let's head on back up a little bit and take a quick little detour down here. So here's the gist. We have all of our compost bins here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have right here, which is going to be our feeding trough, and I think the Fiomia is going to sit right in here. Honestly, so let me throw them out actually now. Gonna sit right there, literally rinse and repeat. So it's just going to do that. I'm going to take this, and then I drop it into one of these. And the plan is to get 6 of these. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 feces, 1 50 thatch give you 1 fertilizer. So essentially, that's what we're going to be doing. Now, I think that's it when it comes to the... Oh, the last thing. I made 2... I actually had enough stuff to make 2 volts, which was the original plan anyways, that I did mention way in the beginning, that I was going to get rid of the large ones and go into volts. Yeah, this has nothing in it, though, yet, because I didn't realize I don't really have that much stuff, honestly. So, I don't know. I'm going to have to go through here and everything, but I do need hide. Should have a little bit of... I don't have wood. Okay. Thatch. No, it was fiber, not thatch. It was hide, fiber, and wood, I believe, right? I haven't ran the industrial for... you might have some on. You do. Okay, sweet. Alright, I'll take that. That should be enough to make the Fiomia saddle. Perfect. Let's make that. Oh, it takes a while to make the Fiomia saddle. Alright, there we go. Sweet. Alright, let's head on down. Let's get the Fiomia with a saddle. Alright. Let's just ride for a second, because I have to kind of want to center this guy out a bit. Because when we start giving this guy stimberries, he is just going to poop everywhere, and it's going to fly everywhere, and yeah, okay. Anyways, let's get some, speaking of which, let's get some berries for this guy. So... let's take thing 2. Let's see, do you have any berries on you? You do. I'm gonna take your measures. I'm gonna take your measures. Come on. Take all your measures. And let's put them in here for the Fiomia. Now, the Fiomia will naturally poop a lot. Really, really fast and everything like that, especially when it eats. There is a way to make it a little bit quicker, though, if you guys don't know. It's basically... Come on. There we go. Oops. we're going to feed this guy stim berries, and what the stim berries are going to do is it's going to drop down his food a lot, which is going to force him to eat a lot, which is going to force him to poop a lot. So let me go around on the, again, if you have a horse for this, if you have an equus, if you have a, really any plant gathering dino, this isn't going to be too hard of a process, because you do get a lot of this stuff. But pretty much I'm just going to run through. Let's get a ton. Alright, so just by doing that, it looks like I have about 343 stem berries. So, again, just for this little example, yeah. It's going to be more than enough. We're fine. Okay, let me head on over here. Because what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put every other berry that we have, except the narco, obviously. I'm going to put the tintos, the azul, the mejos, and everything in here. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Probably just want to do it this way. And then nix the ones that I don't want in there. So I don't need that. Don't need that. I'll take you. Don't need that. Take you. 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 Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay, so we have a total of I don't know. We have a lot of berries in there. What you're going to do is, let's head on over here with the stem berries. Jump here. He's already got another piece of poop. I'm going to put all the stem berries in this guy. Now, the one thing that you do have to watch out for is don't let his food go all the way down. His food's at 12,000, but his food's going to naturally drop quickly as I give him these. What's going to end up happening is he's going to start eating a ton and pooping a ton. You don't want to kill your Phiomia, though, because you can easily run that down to 0, and then he'll start losing health like crazy. So, if you watch... Here we go. All I'm doing is feeding him stim berries. And naturally what he's doing is he's quickly trying to eat in order to get his food back up. And in return, 3, 4, 5, 6, we're going to get a ton of poop. And then we're going to get a ton of fertilizer. And then this is what we're going to use to actually get crops and stuff going. Which, down there, I think we're going to do... like Savaroot, long grass, stuff like that. Let me go through this group here. But as you can see, you're going to have more than enough, honestly. I mean, look, like, just the pick up all nearby really helps, too, to grab this stuff. Because you used to have to go through and just pick each individual one up, and it got a little annoying, especially when the poop flies everywhere. No, we're good with this one. We're good here. We're good here. And to be honest, we haven't even... I think we just finished a full stack. That's just one stack. So, yeah, imagine if you bring out, like, something that can get you a ton of berries. Like, we can do this on the mammoth, even, and get a ton... Oop, missed one. There we go. And get a ton of berries. You can really do it on anything, honestly. Let me put this all in here. Got that. And then finally, let's finish up here. And let's have them have maybe, I don't know, let's do probably about 50. So I'm going to just stop at 30. Perfect. And that should be more than enough for what we actually need. All right, let's see. Any, nope, no poop behind there. Good. Okay, we should be good. 4, 5, 6, 7. And what's actually good about this is, if you have excess poop, have just him hold on to it. Just makes it a hell of a lot easier. So this is going to take some time to do, but eventually this is going to all convert over to fertilizer. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the fertilizer, come on down here, and throw it in each one of our crop plots. Now, you can actually use the poop if you want. I could totally do that. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. So I'm also going to get some seeds and stuff like that too started, and then eventually we'll give it fertilizer and whatnot. But at least just to show you guys, in case you guys don't know how this actually works. And I know I was a little late to the party when it comes to this. Oh, he pooped again. Come on. Gimme. Gimme. I do like to start this a little bit later because of the industrial cooker and stuff like that. It's just a heck of a lot easier when you're making stuff instead of doing everything on a campfire. Let me see here. Do I have any of the... I feel like I have... I feel like I had some. I must have thrown them all out. Oh, no, I have seeds on me. Okay, sweet. Okay. I still have some seeds on me, so might as well just do it with that. And we'll do citronal, long grass, all that kind of stuff. So, as an example, let's just take this right here. Let's put citronal in this one. Why not? Actually, we'll do citronal on all 3 of these. There we go. And you just need to put 1 seed, which is fine. Alright, so we got citronal on all 3 of these. Deposit, deposit, deposit. Now, the reason why you do want to do greenhouse is you're going to see that it says greenhouse effectiveness of 300%. Yeah, so this is going to grow 300 times faster. Plus, on this server, on my setup, I have it at 5 times crop speed. Just so I'm not sitting here for hours and hours on end doing this. But that's going to be citronal. Let's do... What do we got? We got long grass, we got rock carrots. We got 2 rock carrots. Perfect. So I'll do 2 rock carrots here. There we go. Add you, add you. And then we have no more fertilizer, but eventually I think I'll just do the long grasses here. We do need a Savaroot one. Savaroot, I think, is like the potatoes or something like that. But we'll get that eventually. And then let's head back up to the Phiomia, because most likely there is poop on the ground. Come on. Here we go. Alright, and yeah, I mean, as you can see, we're starting to get a little bit of growth here, a little bit of growth there. Sorry, with the piping and stuff, it makes it a little bit weird looking through. Oh god. Another good thing about this is I can drink this water, which is really good too, just in case. Or what you could do is with these, you can actually take your canteens and just put them in, and then they'll fill back up, which is awesome. But yeah, that is the start to our... getting plants and stuff going. As you can see, this one's already growing a little bit too. So I'm going to close this door. I'm going to let that do its work. I'm going to let the fertilizer over there start to brew, which is just going to give us better yield overall. You can totally just fill up poop and all those, but with the fertilizer, you just get more yield. You'll get more out of it. But, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'm going to end the episode off here. So today, it was an interesting episode. So we started out with just answering Chris's question, and it ended up losing our Thylacoleo over it because of the ARK transfer bug, which I thought was out of the game, but clearly it's not, unfortunately. But we did get ourselves a Phiomia. We got ourselves some fertilizer, some crops going, and stuff like that. Well, we didn't get fertilizer yet, but we will get it probably in the next episode. It'll be ready to go. So I'll show you what happens there and how much more yield you will get from fertilizer versus just using the poop. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, smash that like button. Questions, comments, leave it down below. If you do like the content that I'm putting out, definitely subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. And guys, until tomorrow, I will see you guys on the next one. Have a good one, everyone.